How's it howling, Wolfpack? My name is Vin Wolf, and we are wrapping up the quizzes. So, I decided I'm gonna do the Ilvermorny house thing. Wait a minute, Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Okay, so I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what Ilvermorny is. I actually think, going by the title, that it may just be one of the schools from the Goblet of Fire. So, let's take a look. The Great North American School of Magic was founded in the 17th century. Oh, so this is the American Wizardry School, okay. It stands at the highest peak of Mount Greylock, where it is concealed from non-magic gaze by a variety of powerful enchantments, which sometimes manifest in a wreath of misty clouds. Irish beginnings. Is there a way to, can I just skip? Oh geez, holy crap, there's a lot here. So, you know what, hang on. This is why we have the power of Google. So let's Google. Oh, so Ilvermorny is the school from Fantastic Beasts? Question mark. Hang on, let's hit up the wiki. History. Geez, so if this is all from Fantastic Beast, then I am just stomping all over spoilers. So I'm just gonna focus on the houses here, just because I don't like spoilers going into a movie. So are these like Native American foundations? I know the Thunderbird. I know the Thunderbird is like Native. Stop that. Native American, but let's see. The Horned Serpent, Wampus, Thunderbird, and Puckwudgie. Okay, so Horned Serpent, that's an obvious parallel to Slytherin. Sometimes considered to represent the mind of a witch or wizard, it is also said that the Horned Serpent favors scholars. Okay, so no, that would be Ravenclaw. That would be along my lines, right? I think. You know what? Let's just get it here. There are 4 houses at Ilvermorny: the Horned Serpent, the Wampus, Thunderbird, and Puckwudgie. When a student starts their education, they step onto a Gordian knot on the floor in the center of the entrance hall with large wooden statues of the mascots for the 4 houses facing them. Can't talk. The carved statues react if they want the student in their house. Older students watch in silence. Okay. Carvings react by... Okay, the Horned Serpent, the crystal in the carving's forehead glows. The Wampus roars. The Thunderbird beats its wings. And the Puckwudgie raises its arrow. Wait, it had an arrow? I don't see an arrow, but I'm going to assume it has one. However, sometimes more than one carving will try to select the same student, so the student is then able to choose the house they prefer. This happens very rarely. Sometimes as rare as once a decade or even a generation, as in the case of one student. A student will be selected by every house. Serafina Picari, who was president of Makusa 1920 to 1928, is known to have had this honor. She chose the Horned Serpent. Okay, after sorting, student is brought to, okay. This might be expected, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get started. Because, I could be all day studying this and looking into this and trying to figure out what that is, and I'm just gonna do it. Let the chips fall where they may, and I will see what the reputation of my house is. Begin the experience! Let's see, do you prefer to remember or experience? Oh, definitely experience. Although they're really, really intertwined, I think, because you can't have an experience without a memory. Anyway, let's see. My beliefs are hard won, who I am, constantly evolving, few but strong. Ooh. This is like very deep spiritual questions off the bat. My beliefs are constantly evolving because when it comes to what you believe, I feel like what you believe should be based on facts. And if new facts come to light that overturn things you thought were facts in the past, then you should be willing to adapt, change, and grow as you learn. In essence, you should change your theories to suit the facts as opposed to twisting your facts to suit the theories. So my beliefs are constantly evolving. I'm always learning. I'm always discovering. My greatest weakness is nobody's business but mine. Darn straight, Skippy. Let's see. My greatest weakness is what makes me me. My greatest weakness is the source of my greatest strength. And my greatest weakness is something I must change. Yeah, I'd have to go with that one, actually, because my greatest weakness is what makes me me, the source of my greatest strength. No, because, my gut instinct was to say something I must change, but then if you change your weakness, then you just find out another great weakness, and it becomes a tiring, never-ending cycle. My greatest weakness is what makes me me. It's what makes me human. It's what makes me relatable, and above all, it's what allows me to have compassion on my fellow man. So my greatest weakness is what makes me me. Bottom line. Let's see. I am strongest when I know I'm right. Well, I'm strongest when I'm with my comrades. I'm strongest when I am enthusiastic. You better believe it. I'm strongest when I'm awake. Yeah, pretty much. Just, if you catch me while I'm sleeping, that's actually my secret. That is my greatest weakness. Another reason why I couldn't choose to change it. I'm strongest when alone. Oh, that's actually very depressing, but also very true of myself. I'm strongest when I'm with my comrades, to be completely honest, because when I have someone to protect, then my senses go into overdrive. I'm that much more determined. If I'm by myself, then I don't care as much because it's only affecting me. But if it's affecting other people I know and care about, then I'm going to work that much harder, and my strength is going to, increase due to that. That was a very bad way to explain it, but you get what I'm saying. Think of the question you would most like answered by a person or an all-knowing being or device. Which of the following most closely resembles the answer you'd like to hear? Oh. The question I would most like to hear. Because here's the thing, I'm sure a lot of people would like to have the question, what happens after you die? But I already know that answer. Or at least I think I know that. There goes my confidence. I feel as though I have a very, very solid grip on that. As I mentioned before, what I believe, I feel like is totally supported by the facts, historically and scientifically, and yada yada yada. So I have no concerns about what will happen after death. Which means the only thing would be moving forward, questions concerning my future. What question would I like to have answered? See, this is tough. This is like a trick question almost, because you can't know what you can't answer this question without having a question you would most like answered. J.K. Rowling, you're intentionally screwing with my mind. By a person or an all-knowing being or device. Which of the following? I don't know. I don't even have a question. Which is really, really... You know what? Let me... If I had to pick a question that I would most like answered, it comes down to one of two questions. Pardon me. It comes down to one of two questions in my mind right now. Either, will I be successful? But then you have to dive into the whole conundrum of, how do you define success? Which, honestly, I don't... Like, my version of success in my life, where it doesn't really take all that much, I think. like just a livable salary, and you know, the well, getting married would be really, really nice, but generally just the ability to support myself, and when I get married, if I get married, my wife. So, and I say if, kind of ironically, and most people who are going to be watching this are probably people I already know, and they already know I'm seeing someone, yada, 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 but which I'm following with you most clearly. But my version of success is just being able to support myself, I'd like to have a 2-bedroom house at some point. I think another question I could ask, actually, no, that is the question I want to ask. The question I would most like answered is, and forgive me for all you non-spiritual people who may be, or may not be watching this, question I most want answered is, will I be able to move into a full-time ministry? Because that, admittedly, in this lifetime, that is my ultimate goal. No surprise, Christian, woohoo. But that's what I really want to do. I want to go full-time into the youth ministry. I want to work with children, and not just on the spiritual level, but, you know, and there's a whole testimony behind this. I'll probably do that in a video eventually. But I went through a lot when I was a kid, and what I would like to do most is to be that mentor figure that I had that helped me to get through those times, who helped me to overcome the darkness that I had endured, essentially. So if I was to ask one question, that's what I would say. Will my life make an impact in somebody's mind or in somebody's life? Will my life impact, you know, a youth to go on to know that at the end of the day, everything is going to be okay and that they will be taken care of? And okay. Sorry, I just had to double check something. So, and the answer I would want to that, without a shadow of doubt, never, very soon, it is impossible. Yes, I will show you everything. Oh, that'd be cool. Only if you agree. If you come with me. No, I didn't. You are. Yes, you may. I don't even need to see the others because I already passed the one. If you come with me, because if I were to ask this as a Christian, I would be asking Jesus. I would be asking God, the Holy Spirit, Divine Trinity. That's a whole nother topic, and it's a very complex one that I fully don't understand it. That's a whole nother subject matter to study. But if you come with me, I would choose this one because if I'm asking God this question, hey, will I be able to make an impact on a child's life? Will I be able to go full-time into ministry? If you come with me is the answer I want to hear, because only through God could I do good things. Could I do great things even? Were I to dare? So if you come with me, that's the answer I would most like to hear. Whoa, that was a little trippy there. Okay, so that got deep. Which would you choose if you could only have one? The power to change one day in your future, the power to change one day in your past, the power to make one person impervious to harm, the power to bring one person back from the dead, the power to cure one illness worldwide, the power to eradicate one quality from all humans, the power to know the answer to any single question. Wow. Like, these are really limited, but they're very, very powerful. Because imagine, like, if you could go back and change one day in your past, and my mind goes instantly to Shrek 4 on this one. You know, give me one day of your past, and, you know, I will allow A, B, and C. Rumpelstiltskin said to Shrek, and he took the day that Shrek was born. But again, I mentioned this in one of the other videos. I would not want to change one day of my past. I wouldn't want to change my past at all, because my past is what made me who I am. It's what allowed me to become compassionate. It's what allowed me to be the person I am today. And It may just be because my life has been on an upswing lately, but I don't want to change anything from my past because I don't want to damage the present that I currently have. And I feel like that would follow suit for one day in my future. And once more, that just becomes a conundrum because as you move into the future, it becomes the present. So it would constantly be out of reach. So I'm going to pass on that one. One person to bring back from the dead. I wouldn't do this. No, I'm sorry. The people that have passed away, like, not to say that I don't miss them, because I do miss them very, very dearly. I've lost some amazing people in my life. And I'm going to wrap this up because I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. But they've earned their rest. There might be one person I would tempted to do this with, but overall, I wouldn't do that. The power to cure one illness worldwide. I'm going to come back to that one. To eradicate one quality from all humans. Again, this kind of goes hand in hand with the past thing. If you eradicate one quality from all humans, unless... Wait a minute. No. I'm not going to entertain that thought because that would be approximate to playing God. And Death Note has taught me that is a horrible, horrible idea. The power to know the answer to any single question. So I can have the power to answer one question. You know what? No, I'm just going to go straight to it. The power to make one person impervious to harm. Because then I could... Well... You know what? No, I'm going to pick the power to cure one illness worldwide because I feel like that would be the most good. Especially with, like, if you were to, say, cure one illness worldwide, if you were to pick cancer broadly, cancer in all its forms, mouth cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer, just completely wiped off the face of the earth. Or AIDS even. You just wipe out AIDS. I would absolutely choose that one. No doubt about it. What would you exchange for your heart's desire? Anything? I kind of want to hold on to my soul. That which I can afford to lose. If I can afford to lose it, then not a big deal. Blood, sweat, and tears. Okay. What it is worth. So for my heart's desire, I'm not going to get too much in on this one, but I will put blood, sweat, and tears because especially if it's my heart desire, I am willing to work my tail off to obtain it. Kind of like with this YouTube channel thing. I really would like to see this become something. And my other channel too, I've done 3 videos thus far as of recording this one. About, the channel's premise is how geeky things can be a metaphor or an analogy or a parable. Oh, that would sound attractive. They can be, but modern media can be parallels for biblical teachings. And so, and just as an example, in order to achieve that goal, I'm willing to work, I'm willing to sweat it out, I'm willing to, go through the emotional turmoil that comes with building up a channel, especially now because YouTube is really, really messed up in its algorithms and crap. But still, at the end of the day, it's worth it. It would be worth it, especially if it's your heart's desire. Or it could be a total monkey's paw in which, you work your tail off for it, you finally get it, it's not nearly as good as you think it would be. That could happen too, but still, I'm willing to work my rear off for what I care most about. You can rescue a baby or the only bottle of a potion that could save 1,000 lives. Oh, the moral vacuum here. The baby. Wait. That could. Oh, don't judge me, but I would have to pick the bottle because yes, I cherish life in all its form. But if you were to pick one life versus 1,000, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you think I'm a terrible, terrible person. Even if that were to that bottle could only save 2 lives, then... Of course, then there's the off chance that it may not. And then the joke would be on me. There's a chance that the bottle may not even save anybody, admittedly. And then the judgment will rain down on me. But I'm still going to go with the bottle because even if it just saves one more life, if it just saves one life, then I'm coming off as a really, really bad person. I'm just gonna move on. I'm a Puckwudgie. Can I get some context here? Let's see. Welcome to House Puckwudgie, named by James Stewart after the fiercely independent magical creature, the Puckwudgie. Puckwudgie House is sometimes considered to represent the heart of a witch or wizard. It is also said that Puckwudgie favors healers. Is that it? And favors healers. Okay then. Wow, really put some thought into that, didn't you, J.K. Rowling? Okay. Alrighty, so yeah, I'm a Puckwudgie. That's how this deep spiritual journey ends. Bloody hell, what is a Puckwudgie anyway? The Puckwudgie is a magical creature native to the United States of America. Puckwudgies are short, gray, larger creatures. They are distantly related to the European goblin and have been known to both help humans and play tricks on them. Puckwudgies are famous for having one of the 4 Ilvermorny houses named in honor of them. This is because of the friendship that existed between Isolde Sayer and the Puckwudgie she named William. Puckwudgies still work at Ilvermorny today and provide security and maintenance. Alrighty then. Okay, so that's how that ends. I'm a Puckwudgie. I am a Ravenclaw Puckwudgie with a... Hold on, wait, I gotta go. Where's my home page? No, my profile. That's what I need. Dagnabbit. I can't logic. I can't thing today. I can't do. So yeah, I'm a Ravenclaw Puckwudgie with a St. Bernard Patronus, and my wand is made of elmwood with a unicorn hair core and is 10 and 3/4 inches in length and hard flexibility. Wow, that was hard to say. I don't know why. So there we have it. There is my Hogwarts life. That is Hogwarts. That is my Wizarding World life. So that was actually really fun. If there are other quizzes like this for other fandoms, like if there's something for Supernatural or Lord of the Rings, Chronicles of Narnia, whatever is out there, there's a whole bunch of things that I'm into. But if there's quizzes like this from official sites, I would really love to do them. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this experience. And I'm really looking forward to getting more into Harry Potter as I go through the movies and eventually at some point the books. But for the time being, this video is trailing quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching. Here's some of the other videos. For the other quizzes in case you somehow managed to skip them or miss them or whatever. And let's throw some Let's Play videos up there as well, just to have variety going. And thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. But until then, stay blessed, my friends.